You are now tuned in to The Money Zone with your host, Folasade Ayegbusi, the accountant for entrepreneurs. The time is now, your future waits, your money matters, make no mistake, it's not too late to dominate, so don't delay, get your money straight. The money zone, together we'll achieve your goals, we're building wealth, you're not alone, so don't delay, get your money straight. You are now tuned in to The Money Zone with your host, Folasade Ayegbusi, the accountant for entrepreneurs. The time is now, your future waits, your money matters, make no mistake, it's not too late to dominate, so don't delay, get your money straight. The money zone, together we'll achieve your goals. We're building wealth, you're not alone, so don't delay, get your money straight.
Hey guys, hey, welcome to another episode of The Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. Look, I came in here moping, and then I was like, you know what, I can't even mope on camera, so I got to get it together. See, guys, we talked about that about 2-3 weeks ago about the life of entrepreneurship. We had to put that face on, and today while I'm sitting here on the radio show, guys, I'm putting on my face, like if you guys can see me, like literally a face, like face. So no, we have an action-packed day. Well, I'm going to say information-packed day for you guys. We're talking about your business so desperately need help. Okay, so that's segment 1. And then segment 2, we're going to basically talk about business trends, what's popping out here on internet, what's going on in the world of entrepreneurship, what's going on with Catherine Pugh, the mayor of Baltimore, what's going on out here in Trump land with taxes. So we're going to talk about the business trends, the news, and all of that stuff in segment 2. But segment 1, guys, your business need help. So look, I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, Papa, I'm going to go get me a car magnet again. He like, Shadi, car magnet? I don't see anybody use car magnets anymore. Do anybody pay attention to them? I was like, yeah. And so I'm not going to tell y'all what my car magnet is going to be, but you guys are going to crack up laughing, and it's going to turn heads, and you guys are going to be picking up the phone when you see my Mercedes drive past. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but come back in. If you guys have not shared the video on our Facebook page or tuned in, go to ripradionetwork.com or go to Rip Radio Network Facebook page and share the video. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my mailing list, bit.ly/Folasade Live. Folasade Live. Subscribe so you can get all of my content, my PDFs, and everything that I talk about. So, guys, we'll be right back. better. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Money Zone. I'm your host, Folasade, the accountability accountant, guys. Like I said, if you're not following me on all things social media, please do so. Folasade, the accountant, on all social media. So, guys, look, like I said, my car magnet, well, this is not what it's going to say, but my car magnet is going to be like, your business so desperately needs help. But no, that's not what it's going to say. But let's be honest, though, guys. We're in 2019, and remember last week they talked about whether or not entrepreneurship is a fad and the surge of African Americans starting their businesses and according to small business trends and blase, 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 blase. Remember, we talked about that. They have so much data on us starting businesses and the surge of entrepreneurship, but they don't really have the numeric and the dollar amount in terms of data to see what the success is, right? So to be honest with you guys, I did, and honestly, you guys may see my survey coming across in your email if you're on my mailing list and on Facebook ads. Please fill out my small business survey because I need to get the real hardcore data. So I said, I'm trying to figure out how could I get the data that you guys so desperately need to understand that this landscape of business is no joke, right? Then I asked my team if I can create me a survey. Do we have the tools and resources? My team gave me the thumbs up. So you'll see my survey coming around. Please answer it. Please, please, please. Your responses are greatly appreciated. So guess what? Your business so desperately needs help. And number one way your business needs help is with compliance and legal aspect. So what a lot of small businesses don't understand is that taxes is compliance. Taxes is law. But what's happening, we with this TurboTax surge and all of these free tax softwares, you guys forgot that accounting involves two things: legal and compliance. And compliance equals legality. So what does that mean? Your business so desperately needs help because, number one, you're not in compliance. You probably haven't realized that your state's personal property tax form is due this month or due next month. You probably didn't know that that book that you're selling right now, you need to be collecting sales tax and remitting the sales tax to your state agencies. You guys don't understand that right now, you guys desperately need help. And according to LegalZoom, LegalZoom said, they said 5 reasons you need an accountant if you are a small business owner. 5 reasons you need an accountant if, oh, it came up. It's dark though, but it came up. 5 reasons you need an accountant if you are a business owner. And guess what it says right off the bat? Number 2, it says most entrepreneurs aren't CPAs. It says statistics from the Small Business Administration estimate that there are about 30 million small businesses in the United States. The entrepreneurs behind these companies are experts at what they do, but are not trained in accounting. Because small business accounting is far, and let me say that, far more complex than filing a personal tax return, right? It makes little to no sense to attempt to learn the mind-numbing minutia behind accounting. So what is LegalZoom saying? You're supposed to focus on selling your product and your services and be a master of your craft, and do not attempt to master my craft. Yes, you need to know what due dates, what are your responsibilities, what things should be reported and when things should be reported, right? You're supposed to know the compliance stuff, the due dates, right, to keep up with your accountant. But for you to try to do my job or to do the accounting for your business, it's basically doing a disservice for you. Because like I said in the beginning, accounting and taxes involve 2 things: compliance and legal. And see, because we got TurboTax, all of you guys thinking that you're an accountant and you know all the laws. When you go and take Accounting 101, Accounting 102, Accounting 103, Accounting 104, Cost Accounting 100, Cost Accounting 101, Income Tax, Individuals, Corporate Tax, Partnership Tax, Cost Accounting, Financial Accounting, Managerial Accounting. When you guys go and do, Payroll Accounting, the list goes on and on and on. When you guys understand that TurboTax is a software and it was not meant for you guys to think that you don't need an accountant, and LegalZoom was not created for you to think that you don't need an attorney, your business would have been better off today than where you are. The average small business owner is struggling right now due to the mere fact that you're trying to do my job, your attorney's job, you're trying to be your salesperson, you're also trying to be your admin and everything else. So outside of the legal part and outside of the compliance, your business may also need help from an admin. Someone that can come in and do the minutia, the sending out the documents, the client follow-ups, and all of that good stuff. You may need an admin. So let me give you an example. My admin been out, guys, for almost 2 months, right? And today she came back. Well, no, not today. Yesterday she came back to the office, so she returned. And a client wanted to drop off their tax paperwork. I was working from the home office. And it felt good to not have to jump up, rush to the office to grab paperwork from the client. I am the CEO. I should not be running in my car, driving 30 minutes to my office and 30 minutes back just to collect paperwork from a client for 5 minutes. So guys, in addition to us needing help from our attorneys and our accountants, you also may need admin help. So today made me really consider whether or not I'm going to keep my admin in the office. And I know I need that position filled, but guess what? I need to also be conscious of our budget and conscious of whether or not this lady can perform. So basically, what I'm saying out of all of these messages today, guys, we need help. We can't do it by ourselves. See, the legal part, the accounting part, which is number one, the compliance and legal part, right? You need to just probably hire me or hire another accountant to do it for you and move on, right? Give us the paperwork and move on. But guys, if you don't do that, let me tell you the risk that's associated with you not hiring an accountant. So after tax season, life reveals itself. It reveals itself in terms of me seeing what are the struggles that entrepreneurs face right now. And what I found this tax season was that entrepreneurs forgot that accountants rule the world in terms of monetarily. It is nothing you can do in the United States of America without possibly having your accountant sign off on it. So for example, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to buy your home, you're going to need financial statements from me, your accountant. You may need an income verification letter from me, your accountant. You may need a self-employment verification letter from me, your accountant. You may need me to do a compilation for you, for the lender, for you to get that loan. And so these last 2 weeks, more opportunities have gone. I may even have clients that lose maybe $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 of their earnest money deposit on their home because they cannot afford to pay me $5,000 to do their bookkeeping for the whole year. Guys, your business need help. You cannot think that, oh, I'm doing my bookkeeping and that is sufficient. The U.S. money system don't trust you. The U.S. money system rely on accountants to speak and give an opinion about your business before they want to give you money. But see, a lot of you guys have this whole game mixed up. You keep forgetting that accountants rule the world and you need one. Like, I've gotten clients off liens and levies just by picking up the phone. Hey, this is such and such accountant. The numbers don't look right. I don't know where you got this number from, X, Y, Z. Yeah, remove the levy. I've had that done. I've had to do employment verifications, self-employment verifications, renters verifications, every type of upward mobility that you guys as entrepreneurs want to go through. So that's probably renting a new apartment, that's buying a home, that's getting a loan. You're going to need me as your accountant to verify something. So guys, give me a call, 301-232-5700. Are you a small business owner? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you trying to buy a home? And are you prepared? Do you have your bookkeeping? Do you have an accountant that can sign off and verify your paperwork? Because your business so desperately needs help. Guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. I had to take a quick little break because I felt like I was basically diverting from the purpose of segment one. So, guys, I just wanted you all know, to be honest with you, I didn't realize how much help that I needed when I started my business. Like, I knew I couldn't do it by myself, but I didn't know to the extent of how much help I would need. You know, so this is why your accounting is so important, because it's the difference between you being a one-man band for the rest of your life and you being able to hire your next right-hand man. And see, so for example, like me, I'm a service provider. So if I hire another individual in my office, the next thing would be someone that has a CPA or an enrolled agent, someone with the credentials of my caliber, right? So I can now officially somewhat delegate everything to them, right? And so it costs to hire an accountant. It costs. I'm going to have to pay them no less than maybe 70 G's. So while all of you entrepreneurs thinking that it's so easy to really grow your business, now I already have 100 grand in payroll already. So when I add on another 70, so that's now taking my total payroll to $250,000. And so while you small businesses think that it's a game to level up and grow your businesses, when it's time for you to sacrifice that 70,000 to pay somebody, you're not willing to do so, so you stay where you are. So in addition to you needing help from your accountant and your attorney, you're going to also need help from your admin, and you may also need some help from a person that is just as skilled as you are. And actually, to be honest, between me and you, they actually should know more than you. They should be so well informed that you're happy to pay them their 5-figure or 6-figure income. And so guys, I'm learning that the hard way. Because I'm brown-skinned, 33 years old, I went to the bank 4 years ago. What bank is going to give a 29-year-old a loan for $100,000 to hire an accountant? Come on now. Like, what bank is going to give a 29-year-old, especially black in the service industry, and all of my sweat and blood, all of my equity is derived off my hard work? What bank is really going to sacrifice or risk, let me not say sacrifice, risk $100,000 giving it to a little black girl from the hood? So what I had to do is what you guys may have to do, is become very resourceful. But my accounting allowed me to become very resourceful. So guys, your small business may be struggling because you have not hired the help that you need, or you have not concluded that you cannot build this business the way you want, on the level that you want, by yourself. Guys, give me a call, RIP Radio Network, 301-232-5700. If you are a solopreneur, meaning one-person owner, one-person employee, give me a call, because I want to see how you live in your life, because I have multiple employees and I'm already overwhelmed and overworked. So guys, 301-232-5700. So look, let me go right into segment 2. Business trends. I would normally take a break, guys, but I just took a break like 2 minutes ago. So business trends. I don't know about you guys, but the tax system is like really, really rowdy right now. IRS is like hoodwinked. They are going through and they are, what they say? What is it? The block is hot. What is it? I can think of his Silk the Shocker. I could think of how you can picture the person, but I couldn't think of his name. Silk the Shocker, like he coming through it, he robbing. IRS is robbing the block, guys. IRS is literally robbing the block because they have actually, well, let me be really honest with you. In 2009, the IRS introduced an initiative to actually go after the ultra elite, the ultra wealthy, in terms of audits and all of their tax shelters and all of that good stuff, right? So while recently the IRS have dissolved all initiatives to going after the ultra rich, so guess what? That means they reshift their efforts from the very wealthy to now the poor and the middle class. So now, since the IRS is not going to be auditing the ultra wealthy, you are at risk. This is why more individuals are being audited right now, because the IRS have shifted all of their resources. So all of their manpower is now going into auditing small businesses. Also, the IRS have listed that they are attempting to hire more agents, more auditors in their small business division. So what does that mean for you? That means that your chances of being audited has increased significantly. Okay? So back in the day, they used to say, not even say back in the day, 2 years ago, we used to say about 5% of returns would get audited. I'm thinking it may be in the upwards of between 15 and 20% now, because of the increased amount of small businesses that are being registered, the increased amount of losses on business returns, the impact of disqualified business income deduction that Trump implemented, all of the massive changes. I think the IRS is going to say, you know what, we're losing. Well, no, guys, between me and you, guys, I secretly believe that Congress or the government secretly tells IRS to beef up initiative to recover the losses from the deficit. Remember, our only source of revenue in the government is taxes. So, who regulates and controls our taxes? The IRS. The IRS is now trying to hire more agents, more auditors, more people to make sure you doing what you are supposed to be doing. And guess what? Like that new client that I got today, well, I didn't get him today, last week. I just finished him up today. He went on the clean route this year. Last year, somebody did his taxes. He claimed a fake business, and he admitted it. He didn't say, I committed fraud, Folasade, but he was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to claim that business no more. It's not making no money. That's what he said. That's what he said. And that's what y'all probably, oh, no, I'm not claiming that business no more. It's not making no money. When in all actuality, the business was never legitimate from the beginning. So if you have been filing false businesses for years and years and years, just know the IRS is hiring agents to catch you. And you may want to hire me to represent you. Okay, so that's one trend. IRS is increasing, hiring more agents, okay? And they're putting them specifically into the small business division. And the way for you to verify this is go to their jobs listings. Go to the IRS job postings. You will see what areas of weaknesses they're trying to hire people in. And that'll let you know where audits may increase. Right now is the small business division. Okay, so number 2, Catherine Pugh. Oh, guys, if you are not a Maryland resident, you may not know about this, but look. Our little mayor here, Catherine Pugh, she done got caught up, y'all, for, guess what she's trying to do? Get paid under the table. I'm going to say that again, because I know a lot of you out here are being paid under the table, just like Catherine Pugh. And guess what? She got caught up. So I wanted to talk about her segment throughout Business Trends today simply because Catherine Pugh is experiencing exactly what most entrepreneurs face in terms of integrity and ethics, okay? So, for example, remember I told you we're brown-skinned people, so we were never taught the importance of accounting. We were never taught that if you don't claim all of your income, is reducing your chances of getting this and doing this. If you don't do this, it's this, right? We never really had those hard conversations, right? So Catherine Pugh, being a mayor, you would think that she was smart enough to understand that. Oh, good. You would think that she was smart enough to know that if any monies you receive involves a third party, there is a way to find out about it. So guys, I just gave you the trick. You should not be trying to hide income that there's proof that you received it. So, for example, for all of you that use PayPal to collect all of your monies and you didn't claim any of that money because PayPal didn't send you a 1099, you have committed tax fraud just like Catherine Pugh. For all of you that are collecting and receiving money via Stripe and you didn't receive a 1099 and you didn't claim that income, you are worse than Catherine Pugh, because guess what? You done defrauded the IRS and your state, and you committed tax fraud knowingly, and because you know you received that money just like Catherine Pugh did. If it involves a third party, you cannot hide it from the IRS. So guys, I'm going to give you 2 little tricks to the trade, and I never give this to you guys. I never, ever. But I want you guys to know that you've been exposed. There's really no way around it. So number 1, the IRS has I think it's a DIF system, okay, where it collects all of the tax returns in, and it goes through the system, okay? So the tax returns come on in, and then the tax return is now batched against your credit, your mortgage, your insurance that you receive, your stocks and bonds, and all of this stuff. So before you guys even file your taxes, the IRS already knows how much money you brought in. The IRS knows the car note you're paying. The IRS knows the mortgage insurance for the house that you own. The IRS knows this. You may not think they know it because they're requesting you to file that tax return. But when you file that tax return, this is why if you look at it, it says perjury. If you sign this document, you are saying that this is true and accurate, and you have not perjured or lied, okay? It specifically says that on your tax return. So the IRS is trusting that you will report the income that they can't see. What do you think they want to see? They already got the 1099. They already got your W-2s. They already have your mortgage interest statements. They already know the stocks and bonds that you done sold and bought. What else do you really think they want to see on your tax return? They don't want to see the same shit that they got on their system. They trying to see the stuff that they know you aren't claiming. They want to see the under the table money. They want to see that independent contractor money you making from down the street. They want to see the money you receiving from Labor Ready. They want to see the money that you getting from your baby father that you not claiming or whatever. They want to see the money that you found on the street that you haven't claimed on your tax returns. They want to see all of that stuff, not the stuff that they already got in there. So, see, this is why you guys have been fooled. And Catherine Pugh and all of you that are not claiming the real business income that you received, you have actually been fooled, because your tax return is only asking you for real for the information that IRS can get access to, and that's those cash transactions. They don't really want to see no W-2. They know that. They don't want to see your 1099. They know that. They want to see the stuff that you are not allowing them to see. And just like Catherine, a lot of you are trying to hide money under the table. And if it's involved a third party, it's no way around it. So number 1, I gave you guys the DIF system. So what that does, it actually compares your tax return to your net worth. Okay? So your net worth is all of your income less all of your expenses. So the IRS, it knows what your net worth is. And if your income that you report on your tax return is lower than what your net worth is presented, there's a red flag. So instantly what happens? How is this person paying for this mortgage if they only make $20,000? How is this person paying and keeping? See, let me tell you guys another trick. How are they paying their car note on time every month if they only bring in XYZ and their mortgage payments exceed what their income is? How is it? Because they are not claiming all of the income that they received on their tax return to the IRS. So guys, Catherine Pugh, your lifestyle can trigger an audit. If you guys are smart, you will pay attention to this and make a note. When you go to request your tax transcripts, what do they ask you for? They ask you for your credit card, your most recent credit card account number, your most recent mortgage statement, your mortgage account number, your most recent student loan number, account number, something of that caliber, something involving your personal credit. So what does that mean? The IRS has access to your credit. So that car note that you're paying secretly on time and you're hiding money under the table, Booski, just like Catherine Pugh, you will be exposed, okay? Okay? Just like that mortgage that's in your brother's name and in your name, and you've been paying on time, and you try to hit a household with only $15,000 of income, guess what? You will be exposed because the numbers don't add up. Don't be like Catherine. So let me tell you guys. So Catherine messed up because she did a book deal, okay? And she received $100,000 from the school, but it wasn't like they gave it to her in a check and then they issued her a 1099. They were trying to secretly take off $100,000 off the books. And being a badass accountant like myself, this is why money laundering is a hard job to do, because you have to figure out what are you going to say, where are you going to say that $100,000 went to, and what was it spent on. So the school then took the $100,000 off the books, right? And they want to claim it. And Catherine over here not trying to claim it. So it's a catch-22, guys. When you are being deceptive and when you're not trying to claim your income, it don't only hurt you, it hurts your clients. Just imagine, I come in your store and I buy something from you worth $1,000. The IRS audits me and I need a receipt of my purchase from your store. So I call you, ring, ring, ring. Hey girl, this is Folasade. I purchased a printer from you about 3 months ago for $1,000. Can you send me a receipt to my email? I need to show proof of my purchase to the IRS. Now, that business that don't want to claim that income or trying to rob IRS or not pay taxes, they're not going to get back in touch with me because they never claimed that income. They never claimed my purchase as income. So when you guys go out and don't claim your income that you received in your business, you're hurting your clients as well. Your clients will need receipts one day, and your clients will need verifications of what they paid you. And it's up to you to have integrity. It's up to you to be ethical and do the right thing and be able to report to them the information that they need. Guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Sorry, Trump. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Folasade, the Money's on Rip Radio Network, guys. Look, we're about to wind down, but look, this week is Small Business Week. Your president, Donald Trump, then proclaimed May 5th through May 11th is Small Business Week. So what does that actually mean? So this is kind of the time where every small business organization provides you with the most resources, have events, and all of the how would I say this? The beauty of business is talked about. And so outside of Small Business Week. However, Small Business Week was created so we can kind of take the veils off and let's start to figure out what exactly do our business need to really level up and grow. And our president said that there's approximately 30 million small businesses, and we actually employ 1/3 of the U.S. employment base. So it's important that small businesses understand that we are vital to the economy. Without us, there's really no tomorrow. We are the innovators. We are the creators. Think about it. The person that created TurboTax is a person just like me and you. Henry Block with H&R Block, just like me and you. The person that created Jeff Bezos created Amazon, a regular person just like you. Entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are changing the world. So really respect that this Small Business Week and really figure out and be honest with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do your business really needs? What are we struggling with? What areas do we need help with? What resources do we need? And go to the SBA.gov and get the resources that they have. They're having like a 2-day virtual conference as well. Also, listen out to different online conferences during this week and seminars and go out and network as well. I'm definitely going to try and network this week too, since it's Small Business Week. But guys, what I want you to honestly do this week for Small Business Week is really ask yourself, are you made for this shit? The ones that's out here BSing, you're taking the money from someone else that is willing to put the sweat equity into it and really build a sustainable, scalable, and profitable business. A lot of you that's out here right now, you're playing, and this is not the time to play. Entrepreneurship is a game, but it's one of the most hardcore, mob-esque games in the world. It is the game whereas you have all your money on the table, and within minutes it can be all gone. Your integrity, your confidence, your ego, your dedication, everything, your family, your house, your car, everything can be taken from you playing around with your business. It's one of those foes, because I'm not even going to really call business a friend. It's one of those foes that can kill you, to be really honest with you, So if I were you, I would take some time this week, Small Business Week, to really ask myself if this is what I'm going to do and really take all the excuses. So one thing I had to ask myself lately was, am I willing to sacrifice my sleep, my money, and my time, because those are the only 3 things that I really have to sacrifice now to be able to finish up my CPA and bring in 1,000 more clients, because that's my goal. I'm not going to be happy until I get to 1,500 clients. So am I willing to put my head down and stay focused? This week is the week I need to conclude that. If not, I need to lower my standards and adjust my goals and adjust my plan. And I will recommend you guys do the same thing so we can go into 3rd quarter successful with the plan of domination and success and of profitability, knowing exactly what we want out of life. Guys, I'm going to end out early. Look, I told you, look, the life of entrepreneurship, guys, I basically was tired all day. I made all my appointments. I made it to the radio show, but it's only so much that I can give right now. I want to go home, start my day off, well, end my night, take a shower, and start tomorrow off. So, guys, that's sometimes how life is. as an entrepreneur. Regardless, I was going to cancel today. I was going to send Trump, hey, Trump, can you just play for last week? Then I said, nah, you better get up and go and do what you are paid to do. And this is what I'm paid to do. Come to give you guys vital information so you can go and build profitable, successful businesses. So guys, one lesson I want you to take out of segment number 1, you need help. Don't sacrifice or skimp on the help. Number 2, don't go out in the game hiding money like Catherine Pugh thinking you good and you splurging. The IRS knows your income. They just want you to report the income that they don't know. Guys, I'm Folasade. Thank you for watching The Money Zone on Rip Radio Network. Guys, don't forget, go to ripradionetwork.com just in case we ever have any problems with Facebook, just in case we have any problems with Instagram or Periscope or any of our live streams. Go to ripradionetwork.com each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. to check out The Money Zone on there without any glitches, any problems, any issues at all. And don't forget, invite one friend. Whatever lesson that you got, tell that friend and invite them to The Money Zone next week, guys. Don't forget, follow me on all things social media, and don't forget to join my mailing list, bit.ly/Folasade Live. All right, see you guys next week. Bye.